What's good, people? What is good out here? What is good? Here at the sheriff's office. It's actually fairly close to me. Maybe that explains why they're following me frequently. I know the sheriffs better than I know my old friends from high school. How about that? How interesting is that? But yeah, I'm here at the sheriff's office. I was actually gonna go to Highland Park to shoot this video. Not in Illinois. Highland Park in, well, we'll just call it the Sacramento area. There's literally a Highland Park. There's a place called Highland Park in the Sacramento area. I mean, if that doesn't tell you how local this shit's starting to get, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry, like you shouldn't be watching this channel. That doesn't tell you how local this shit's about to get. Like, so there are cars going. I'm trying not to get the cars. And you can't see people anyway, so it's fine. And to be honest, only probably like 7 people will watch this, or maybe 9, because like I get 9 sometimes, but like I'm not talking about harems or some shit, so I'm probably gonna get less people watching this. But you know, the ones where I talk about inflation or some other like general societal thing that's not harems or like some woman shit, you know, the views come in less. But you know, whatever. Like, I'm not really doing it for that, as you guys know by now. But I mean, like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Yet another one. And like I said, it's not gonna be like the thing is, the dude was on the roof is what I told some of my buddies who didn't respond. Like, the dude was on the roof and probably no one said jack. Like, the man was on the roof. But you guys know a lot of the news by now. You know, whatever, the shooting, man, 7 people, we gotta say rest in peace to those people. I've been telling you, people are getting sacrificed out here because the problems are already known, but no one's like, I mean, at least I hope they are, because people aren't listening to me when I'm saying them. But so I'm pretty sure people just know it so well that they don't want it to hear it said. And I mean, base human brain, like, if you got an intact brainstem, then you know this shit. Like, I don't need a frontal lobe this crap. You know, if you got an intact brainstem, you understand this. You don't need to be frontally developed, man. Like, you don't need to be 25, 30 or plus when you're, at least what I learned in school, that's about the time when prefrontal cortex develops, and that's like higher functioning, like, well, I mean movements for one thing, like if you want to talk about autism, movements, but just in like society and shit, that's when you learn more about society and stuff like that. And you like put that into like, you know, technically that's supposed to regulate your behavior. I mean, if you want to talk about frontal lobes, but like, we don't need to go that new into the brain. Like, we're talking brain stem and this shit. If you got an intact brain stem, you probably know some of this shit. But I'm kidding. I'm kidding about that. I'm kidding about that. But yeah, I mean, damn, man, whatever. Like, this, I'm telling you, like, each new when that happens, I just made a video for this one because, like, the man was on the roof. I thought that was interesting that the dude was on the roof and you just picking off people. I mean, that's like back to Virginia Tech days, like, and that's when I thought that dude was stressed about school and shit, to be honest with you. I didn't know. I was like, man, he's not getting laid and he's stressed about school. That's what I thought back when it happened. And I was super duper young too. That was 07. I was like 10 years old when that shit happened. So obviously at the time I wasn't on it, but like just when I learned about it later, like when I learned about it as a teenager, which was 3 years after that shit happened. I turned 13 3 years after that Virginia Tech shit. Born in 96. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, man. I was like, you know, dude wasn't getting laid and he was getting bad grades or something, man. I didn't know about fucking inflation and debt and all that bullshit. I mean, dude probably wasn't getting laid. I mean, to be honest, it was college. The dude probably had several opportunities to get laid. Like, come on, man. And that was back before social media, too. So I don't even know what was going on then. Like, people weren't nearly as... I mean, I don't think they were as lonely as these days. Like, I bet the dude had several opportunities to get laid. He probably just wasn't because he was thinking about all this other bullshit. I mean, good God. Like, I didn't even, like, I was probably wrong in my former thinkings about that. But I mean, let's talk about this one. Like, the dude was on the roof picking at people. And then there was another roof one, I think it was in the 90s, where the guy was on, he was like sniping people from fucking, I don't know if it was I mean, I doubt it was a federal building in Washington. Or maybe it was, I don't know, but apparently it was was it near the White House or something? Like, I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly, but how the fuck did he get there? Like, I'm telling you, man, like, I don't think people don't care nearly as much as you think when you're a kid. Like, people don't care nearly as much as when you, at least that's what I'm getting. Either like they care so much that they can't even talk about it, or like they don't give a damn anymore, like straight. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I should stop texting people when these things happen, because I know a lot of people, or at least I used to know a lot of people, and then I text them when this kind of stuff happens, so maybe I should not do that anymore. And they don't, like, block my number or anything. Like, because you can literally, because people probably don't even go into the settings of their phone, but everybody knows you can block numbers. I mean, that's standard. People learn that, like, when you start dating and shit. I mean, people can block numbers, like, so I don't know why my number isn't blocked, and most people aren't deleting me off of Facebook. Yeah, I mean, some are. Some did, but compared to the amount that I have and that I still gained after that, like, I'm even surprised more people didn't. And you can block numbers. Maybe my number might get blocked more, and I wonder if there's data on that. Like, can we collect data? Like, this personal blockchain shit I might end up doing. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, cause I think it's interesting, but at this point, like, who even cares? I might ask these sheriffs. To be honest, one day I'm actually gonna go in here for real and ask them, like, if they can help me get funding, because they seem to be following me, and it's not because they like me, and it's not because I'm famous, so they're not paparazzi either. Like, but they do seem to have an interest in me. Am I, maybe because I'm disturbing the peace or whatever? I'm disturbing the like, whatever you call, like, the power line. I don't know what you call it. I'm disturbing when I'm texting people. That's like the motion I'm disturbing, probably. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm disturbing, I guess I'm disturbing the peace, man. Like, you can block numbers, man. Like, that's probably the worst thing I'm doing, is like texting people and like about shit they don't want to hear. You know, but whatever, man. Like, they seem to have an interest because they get paid to take away people that are undesirable. So, like, maybe as I get more and more undesirable, they'll take more and more of an interest in me, and then maybe they can give me funding. Like, this is probably the reason Bezos is trying to go to space. He's probably not trying to get away from here. It's probably, people are probably paying him to go leave the planet because he's super annoying. Like, maybe that's what it is. you know, I don't know, I'm rethinking a lot of this shit, because the shit I used to think is wrong. So I have to relearn about what, and I might never get to the bottom of half the shit, to be honest. I might never fully learn even whatever it is. Like, maybe I can learn society well enough to, like, just get lost, basically, and not talk to anybody, like, seems like a lot of people do. I mean, unless I'm working, like, and then I have my 3 or 4 friends or whatever. You know, when I was growing up, you had a lot more than that, but I don't know what happened. Well, I mean, I do know what happened, but whatever, because we all got split up and broken up and shit. But, you know, at least I got solid however many I got, like, I don't even know, but I need to be a more normal citizen out here. Like, so I shouldn't talk about these shootings and shit. You know, just, like, gotta put my head down and try to get a good job, nice car, nice home. Technically, I already have all that shit, like, because my parents did. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Like, I got this YouTube channel, so we'll just... And I'm surprised people aren't talking more about, like we should be talking in hushed tones about people picking off people from roofs. That should be... People should be, like, for some reason that, I don't know why that's not said more, but whatever, man. Like, I should stop wondering. I just watched a good Clint Eastwood movie today. I gotta watch more of that dude's westerns, because that was a good one. I don't even know the title of it, but it was pretty dang good. And we're at 12 minutes now, so I'm not trying to describe it because that'll take too long. 12 minutes is good enough, but... Alright, I'll catch y'all in the next one. I don't, like, hopefully we're dropping more in the month of June. And the songs, I mean July, fuck. In the month of July. Sorry, my whole June was, like, taken out because I was in psych wards for, like, 24 out of 30 days of June, but it's all good. Alright, I'll catch y'all later. Whatever, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Alright, peace out. Month of July, hopefully we post more. Alright, peace out, y'all.